Hi, hello, welcome to the stream. No VTuber today, or PNG tuber today, cause it decided to stop working as soon as I wanted to stream for some reason. But here we are, with esoteric app. It's finally working. I got it on OBS, and I'm gonna start a new game. This one is just me testing things out, and I only got... It didn't even get past the first part of the game, which is like the tutorial thingy. Let's just head in and make our character. I really like the names of these builds. The Primal Cleric, which focuses on strength and wisdom, I guess. The Trickster Cleric, and the Scholar, and the beefy one, and the unstable one. The unstable one should be the most interesting, I think. Oh, obviously, because of this description right here. They should bow before your ego. So this build would be an egocentric one. But I want to try this one the most. The beefy cleric. More apples, apple boy. I can also choose our background, but yeah, let's just go with the pre-built one. We're gonna be an apple boy. 5 days until the first ever election. An explosion erupts at the heart of the city. No one wants to deal with it, so they send you. Not a very not a very charming pick exactly, but also thick as a brick, ready to face death itself. Complete your quests in any order. Don't be afraid to make interesting choices, and remember to listen to your stomach. Okay? Alright. We are a beefy cleric. What is that? Oh, sure. Truth and nothing else, a voice declares. What is your name? Rang. Your name is Rang. Uh, I mean, I like that name, but stay silent. You say nothing. Another question from the darkness. What is your occupation? You are dead. Well, I might be. Dead? How can you be dead? You're thinking, aren't you? Dead does not mean gone. What are you, a fucking poet? Uh, I don't want to be dead. You do. If you can embrace it, do so. What's an occupation in this context? Didn't you have a job? Something really important. Your class. Tell the voice about your class. What class am I? Lower class. Fuck, I'm awful. Brutal, but true. It takes a while before the next question is posed. What is your current goal? We need to find out who blew up the tea shop. The chieftain goblin. She needs you. The tea shop exploded? Unfortunately, yes. Uh, that's not good. I like tea shops. They are lovely, yes. You may ruminate further on tea shops at a later date. There is a question to be answered. Your goal is to find the goblin chieftain. Is that right? You know it to be true. No reply, no feedback. Then the voice asks, what is your political affiliation? The question strikes your entire consciousness, spinning, sending it spinning. It is the Ascaluses, yes. They are decent, possibly. The Free Striders, maybe? Then again, you're no revolutionary. Things just moved way too fast these days. Elections are ridiculous. It hides in the back of your skull a fact that you are bound to be a nationalist, and it frightens you. Pressure. I'm a political. If I'm a beefy cleric, yeah, sure. I'm a nationalist. You conform. You follow suit. Do not be a nail in a world of hammers. The voice is fading. This is the end. Final question. How did you die? Drowning in the river. So anticlimactic. Now's your chance. Break free. Stay silent. Wow. Oh, that's us. We're falling. Or drowning, or sinking somewhere. It's really atmospheric. Hey, can I have that back? Grab it. Get it back. That's our watch or something. It might be gone. Esoteric, Oh. That's a lot of apples. My favorite. Our character's favorite, I think. He's an apple boy, right? Wake up. Oh, fuck. I was drowning somewhere. The first start. Your body aches. It's stiff, as if you slept for days. Ready for your glorious quest to continue. Quest, a task performed by a heroic individual and or professional adventurer. Right, so we have a quest now. Look around me. A circular stone chamber. Storage for apples and corpses. A house of the dead. Your home. Those piles of apples. Is this toast? Check my stuff. What stuff? Your hands dart around your pouch and your uniform. You take a deep breath. Be calm. Your legs shake. Tears begin to form. Deep breaths. Your belongings are surely here somewhere. So, quest? Oh yes, a quest. You're on a quest to save the city. Earth be blessed. Save the city? Yes, save it from the jaws of democracy. Great. Yes, everything is off, but your memory is intact. I can't remember everything, I guess. Your quest was given yesterday. Remember, the tea shop. Tea shop? Yep, the tea shop that blew up. Easy job. You'll be done in a day or two. a chance for redemption. Did it do something? Insubordination? Inconstancy? Like apostasy? That's a lot. The words live inside your bone marrow. I've done this before, I think. Well, maybe not this particular type of job. Your previous experience lies in some basic Earthguard militia service, as well as a few years at the towers. Okay. Earthguard, the heroes of Norvik, keepers of city law, defenders of humanity, your brothers. Damn. Rogue sorcery was not my main subject, but yes, I've read a lot about these types of fiery events. Okay? We're smart boy. They're not too common these days. However, this incident does not appear overly complex. Cause I like those. Good attitude. There's always more around at the corner, so look out. You don't want to miss any. How much time do I have? Until the election. Which is in 5 days. The Patriarch was very clear. Handle the tea shop before election day. You must honor this request and complete this quest. Ooh. Okay, so time exists. I hate the passage of time. So I need to figure out who blew up some random tea shop? More or less. But you've got like 5 days to do it, so no stress. Can I think about this first? Time is limited. It's just, you feel dizzy. The weight of the Earthguard uniform. A dull pain takes hold. I thought I was a beefy cleric boy. How am I struggling? You require healing. You must consume an apple. Now. There are many apples here. And corpses. Corpses? What the hell is this place? Your skull is broken. Content. Oh. Wait, what? Bring yourself back from the brink. Find solace on the path and save the paladin from his madness. The flesh will thank you. If your stats are high or low enough, chimes will appear in your mind. I've been seeing many of them. They suggest, inform, and offer unique paths. Okay? As you do, your fingers touch upon cold steel. It is covering your entire head. Yeah, my helmet. Colloquially known as a helmet. Can I take it off? No! I wouldn't do that. Like ripping off your own face. Not a good idea. Not yet. Can't wait until you do. Okay, thank you, Charisma. I'm sure a beefy cleric would be a handsome man underneath the helmet. I think. Can I eat the apple? Behold the apple. An apple looks better than the ones in the pile. Trifle with the apple. Consume the apple. Good job, apple boy. What's that? Tattered cloak. This isn't yours, is it? I guess not, but I can take it. Oh. The cloak is sprawled upon the iron slab. As you grab it, you immediately feel the dampness spreading into your gloves. Oh. It is light blue and tattered, and it was once yours. An Earthguard cloak add-on. It has been ripped to shreds at the base, but you could still use it. Please don't. This thing is disgusting. Bring it out. It is still quite wet. Wait, in your hands? It is heavy. Should I wear this? No? Of course you should wear it. A hood is the perfect tool for any decent rogue or ne'er-do-well. So what if it's a little damp? You have to wear it. But I'm not a rogue? Sorry, The word I am not a rogue is not in your vocabulary, actually. Please rephrase. You don't tell me what to do. See? That's what a good rogue would say. You reach for the fancy red pouch of holding. The cloak easily slips inside, into the extra-dimensional space, with a satisfying slurp. I really love my pouch of holding. Gods, I can fit so many items in this thing. Yes, you are very lucky. This kind of magic item can go upwards of 10,000 crowns, and that is crowns, the Norwegian crown, the main coinage in Norway. Okay. Of course, you don't truly own this pouch of holding. It is the property of the state. Treat it as much. Shut up, it is yours. You can do whatever you want with it. Now go on and put your cloak and reallocate some resources. Sure. A divine shrine covered in apples. China of Earth. Earth, your god. The color is faded. This monument is hollow, void of all life and divinity. And worse, it's covered in rotten apples. Are these rare? No, you will find shrines like this all over Norvik. Norvik, your home city, founded by your god towards the end of the Coast War. It is built upon several layers of ancient ruins. Circuit shrine live in this place. It's an insult to Earth and all of its people. Indeed. Yet you are very much aware that this is not the worst you'll see. You'll have to fight hard to keep Earth's dream afloat. The city is lost, but is not yet lost. How poetic. You're also aware that the city is very much in need of change. Change from what? An honorable lifestyle? A peaceful city for humans to prosper in? That's us, isn't it? Charisma. Human, tall, and beautiful. Like yourself. Oh, thanks. Known as the pest of the coast by those who are less inclined to reproduce like rabbits. What? Coast, also known as Jor's Realm, is a strip of land divided into 8 bands. The further inland you go, the further you get to the infinite wastes. It is spherized to be a ring or half sphere due to the bend of the horizon. Band, an esoteric divide splits the circular coast of Jor into 8 geographic areas, commonly known as bands. Each band has unique esoteric and natural traits, and stretches far from the coast to the infinite wastes. Esoteric. Esoteric, the magic of Jor and his strings. The coast is infused with it. Jor is the name of our realm, also the name of the legendary wizard who created it. He died during the closing at the end of the Gate era. Wizard, a book-learning arcane spellcaster, typically plays Jor's strings by memorizing and executing esoteric rituals and chants. What the fuck is Jor's strings? Holy shit. Jor's strings, the ley lines of esoteric power that holds the realm together. Era. Okay, we know what eras are. Not everyone agrees the so-called post-war era has even begun, let alone what it should be called. Strength mentioned a war earlier. Post-war era, the current era, has lasted 27 years. The name was chosen in reeds, subject to change. Reeds is one of the 8 bands along the coast, okay, commonly seen as the homeland of humans. Change for stagnation and the mire of decay. Earth's crusade brought triumph. Corruption brought after his fall is due to exactly that kind of filthy rhetoric. You're certainly allowed to be wrong in your opinion there. Stop complaining. This is giving me a headache. Yes, this. Politics is exhausting. Stop complaining, it won't solve anything. True, but you must stay vigilant. Do not let freestriderism destroy your way of life. More like, don't stand in the way of your people's prosperity. You stubborn idiot. Greasy filth. Wow. The voices in my head are arguing with each other. Remove the apples. It does not take long for you to move some of the nasty apples away from the front of the shrine. Small improvement, but big in the heart. These old things are still around, huh? A remnant of blindness and decay. Can I pray here? To what exactly? To Earth, of course. I'll think about it. You may pray as you wish. There's an internal element to it that is underappreciated. It makes you whole. Hey, Neil. The shrine towers over you. You feel small. To cast spells, you might and prepare them at shrines. Okay, so I can get spells here. Pray. Staring at the chiseled monument, you focus your mind. Take a deep breath and begin your prayer. And tranquility. Contemplate the tea shop. Let your mind go through the basics of what you know. The tea shop was destroyed in the middle of the day. Minor injuries were reported. Your goal is to enter the tea shop and investigate it properly. What is it? How about the election? The first election. Your vote won't matter. Your vote will be the most important of all. Ask those around you what they will vote for, and you might find your own voice along the way. Okay, can I think about more things here? Always. You are the only one who is always there. No one ever answers your prayer. Right. What other gods are there? Many. You know a few. The gambler? What? Toe kick the gambler. A trickster. The type of god only famous for his ridiculous ploys. Toe kick the gambler is often seen as a silly goblin myth. Goblin, short and green, got claws and fangs. Little monsters. They've got 3 tribes in Norvik and are considered somewhat civilized. Monster, short for monstrosity. Right? Praying with Troglek. Praying to Targagwood. Okay. How about Earth? Earth is dead. That gods do not speak. Dead, yes, but he speaks through you. You've devoted your life to following his footsteps. But Bulba. Bulba. The first of many. A piece of yore. Bulba was that of the hunt. Behemoths who rage across the coast. Its name we celebrate the eternal hunt. Okay. Prepare spells. Whoa. Right. So I have spell slots and cure wounds. Okay. I have 0 prepared spells. The difficulty and the collected. Oh, nice. I can't heal here. Not precisely. The gods do not usually grant divine interventions for minor injuries. You think they care? If you want healing, you have to do it yourself. With the power channeled through Earth? Yes. Come on, is it really channeled? The guy's dead. Faded. Gone. You're most likely simply handling some esoteric leftovers, smudged on the strings. Okay, I can attempt to do that. Oh. I have minus 3 DC because I removed the apples. Shoot. Go, nice. Focus your mind on Earth's symbol, its red eye. And you remember the words. Chant, watch upon me, Earth, shepherd of his folk. You're filled with the spirit of nostalgia and power. Let me pick up the burden. Lend me your strength. Huzzah! You feel reinvigorated. This is it. This is Prayer of Healing. Nice. Sadly, you are unable to cast second level spells at this time, but it won't be long till you will be. Right. What's that? A vase of leaves. It smells lovely. Right. Yoink. It's a corpse under a blanket. You stare at the blue rag. It's draped over the outline of someone. Check under it. Underneath you find the cold corpse of a human. Thinning blonde hair, unkempt facial hair. His sons miss him and despise him. Easiest difficulty class. Oh, alright. Examine him closer. Oh yes. There's something strange here. This is no irregular gentle repose. Look close, but do not move the corpse. Right? Harsh scars cover the skin. Signs of being either a hard worker or a careless worker litter skin. La la la. Cause of death appears to be not directly visible. No blunt trauma either. Considering his age and the shape of his body, this man most likely died of a common disease or internal failure. That's a pretty broad cause of death. Unless you're willing to start cutting, that's all you get. Except, what? There's also a marking on his right leg. A circle with a cross inside of it. 300 pieces. That is PR. Potential revivification. Oh, right. So he can be revived? Seems so. He most likely died during care and was granted immediate gentle repose. However, he clearly did not have an RF, a revive fund. What is this, insurance? Nor did he have family members with enough ready cash. Revive fund, a type of life insurance. Monthly payments are made into an account that can be used to pay for the resurrection of the fallen holder. So, reviving insurance. Or perhaps he was an unlikable fellow, who knows? There. Wait. It's okay to loot him, right? Yeah, why not? It would be dishonorable. We'll only take that which you need for your quest. Grave robbing is frowned upon by some, even in these enlightened times. Either way, you will not get in any trouble. No one will know. Okay, should I cast Revivify on this guy? Potentially, yes. Although the question is more akin to, why should you? A third level spell slot is a valuable resource. Why waste it on some blue color corpse? That's terrible. If you can, always save a life, or bring it back. That is always the right choice. Of course it isn't. Ignoring the fact that you cannot simply spend your power on any old fool. There are also a million outcomes to a resurrection that could lead to a negative outcome. Right? Bring person to life. Revivifies a third level spell. Okay. There's also a legendary spell. Despite your good intentions. Good intentions build a better world. Perhaps in your foolish alignment system, but not in reality. What is he here? This is a mort, a lich house. Clearly. Who was this guy? Just a man, a dead man. An honorable dead man. Should stop offering him. And let's loot him. Nice. Let's see what's over there. A very important piece of paper. Voting card. What? Oh yeah, the election. A scuffed voting card made out to be Ragnar Hamlin. It's from a Darwin office for some reason, and someone has checked in off the 5 parties on the list. Okay. You picked up a surprisingly thick piece of paper with a shaking hand. This is your future. The card is slightly torn and has clearly been drenched at some point. At the top it says Rust Court in big bold lettering. Rust Court means voting card in fancy Ascani Dvarven. Ascan, one of the 8 bands along the coast. Okay. Wait, it's also my home? 5 days remaining. Alright. Look at the list of parties. Nationalists, Party of Norvik, Freestrider, Revolutionary Party. So they're a theocratic organization? Freestars are... alright. Some kind of revolutionary thinking? Not sure ever. Ascalis is... I'm not sure. Hungarian... Rural? Arcanus, and yeah, that's kinda... okay. The box next to each party is filled in with a smudge checkmark. Are these all the parties? No. There are about a dozen other large parties in Nordvik. Most have been subsumed over the last few years, such as the Civic League of Progressives, the Torch Union, Order of the Scales, the Donist Party, and the various guild parties. The Agrarians and the Arcanists are the only ones who have not joined a larger party or fallen aside. Right, there's an election. Oh! It was nice to not think about it for once. It's time for a damn revolution. Let's party like it's 20th anniversary. Bring it all down and build it up again. How does this thing work? After you pick it up at the district office, you only need to check the box of one of the 5 parties. And you deliver it. Okay. You need to write your name of the party you want in the corner, along with a signature. Since you filled up every box like an idiot. Hey, this wasn't me. This was some other guy's like card. Someone just left this here for me to pick up. Central apple pile. Stare at the pile of apples. Apples are good for you. Can I eat my way through this pile of apples? You are not capable of carrying such a tremendous burden. It would be greatly beneficial. Start eating. Come on, apple boy, start eating! You look upon this challenge with determination. Stomach is empty. Again, digging in, the first apple goes down the hatch. Going smooth so far. Another one. Number 2 goes well, you chew it in a piece. Now the third. Yep, that sure was an apple. Next one. Come on! One more should be fine. Apple overdose. Dangerous stuff. No such thing. Come on. Feel refreshed. For a moment, please. The pile of apples towers over you still. You've barely made a dent. Yes, eat the apple, apple boy. It feels like a piece of paper? Oh, the spell scroll. Oh, nice. Now the scroll is just for a simple cantrip. Oh well. Quickly memorize it, consuming it into your psyche, as you always do. Alright? Very cool. Dancing light. Nice. You can also short rest. Divine sculpture where it does not belong. Shield of Fate. Whoa. What the hell is this? But these are my quests, right? A very unique device for a quest. Also prepare my spells. That. Wait. We can only choose 2. Let's not do that and that. Great mountain of apples. Guy, he looks indecisive. Zombie? You approach the shambling man by the apple pile. He does not acknowledge your presence. He is unaware of you. Stare at him. Glancing under his hood, you catch a blank expression spread upon a dried face. Poke him. The man does not appear to react. This is a reanimated corpse. Sir, are you a member of the undead? He does not respond. What's he doing? The zombie is attempting to clear a path through the apple pile. He's probably been at it for a long time. Is this your voting card? He doesn't care. Keeps working. You grip the voting card firmly in your gloved hand. It is indeed yours. Keep it safe. You're very rude, do you know that? Scream at him. He appears to rattle a bit. Okay. Scream and shout at the zombie. Agrarian! Oh. I breathe heavily. Okay. He does not have an opinion of any kind. Politics. That's not good for his soul. Should I defeat him? Yes, it is only just. Undead are not allowed to be in Norvik. Alright. Yes, deal with this foul creature. So it's turn-based. Okay, 1 dissection and 1 spell. Don't let this shambler get the jump on you now. 3. Great. But fight! Round 1! What? Are you slower than a damn zombie? The slow zombie just stands there. No, he's reacting. It's just taking some time. Your turn. Show him no mercy. No, stay. Do not make the first move. I just wait and see. Great. Take a deep breath. Staring at the zombies every move. Stay put. The zombie is hostile. Snakes steps around. The withered face is now facing yours. The zombie bites down you hard. Ow! Ow. The pain is temporary. Okay, the zombie is off the hook. You didn't really do anything to piss them off, did you? This undead abomination must be apprehended before it causes damage to innocents. Does that include you? I guess. He bit me. You should probably try to de-escalate. Just a tip. Try to... Okay. Try to manipulate him. Yeah. This is a hollow animated corpse. He's magically bound to listen to orders, so I'll ask him how he's feeling. I hope you're okay, zombie. Make sure to de-stress every once in a while. Doesn't seem to respond. Maybe it's just too late. Don't give up. This sends now. It snaps the mouth at me. Ow. Owie. Final chance. Do not falter. No way. I wanna talk to him. Serve me, abomination. Right. I order you to keep working. You're doing good. Right. We talked our way out of it. Give me the fancy tooth, zombie. Oh, nice. Interesting. And we got a zombie tooth. We can clip some. Let's eat an apple. Our first fight went kinda well, I think. Right, see ya. Or a staircase. Let's go. Oh, oh, I didn't mean to do that. Hold on. Good morning, cleric. Good morning. This is yours. That's a pocket watch. Mine? Alright. Biscan, local mortician. Yo. Oh, nice. He's human and an entrepreneur. Yo, man. He used to be a dentist and a surgeon. Okay. And he's good at magic, I guess. Trifle with him. Oh, we're basically stealing stuff, aren't we? Probably shouldn't do that. Hello. The pale man sits hunched over a stack of forms. Busy at work, his pencil slowly filling out line after line. That symbol, it's on a lot of official documents of the city. That is the Great Purge of Norvik. Great Purge, the drake-like sea creature found along River Torna. Okay. Up and about, are we? Wonderful. Duff. This is Duff. I am Viskin, local entrepreneur and proprietor of this lich house. It appears you don't really belong here, but if there is something I can do, cleric, just let me know. Look around the room. Dimly lit and damp, musky stench lingering in the air. You see books and flasks, and stone altars around the circular chamber. There are several corpses present. Did you save my life? He puts down his pen. Your life is your own. You owe me nothing. However, I'm afraid to say you've been through quite the turmoil, Cleric. Cleric? Okay, that's us. I died, didn't I? Those fishermen who brought you here certainly thought so. Eyes of the working men do not deceive. Not that I blame them. You weren't exactly in prime condition. Okay. They caught you in their net, believe it or not. So we were drowning at the beginning. Such a strange tale. You keep asking questions. He loves the sound of your voice. Does he? How did I end up in a river? Not a river. The river. I'm afraid I don't have much to tell. Perhaps you fell off one of the bridges to Tolstad. There are 7 bridges over River Tornar and connecting Tolstad to the rest of the city. I don't know why, but I keep calling River Tornar. Kinda strange. I must have slipped. All the time. I can confirm. 5 cases this year alone. So I am alive? Yes, I believe you are. Alive, once the... who were these fishermen? River guilders, I believe. They did not look like poachers, so my guess would be that. Find them, they hold the truth. Where can I find these fishermen? I did not ask for names. Sorry to say. But perhaps Water Lane, that's just a guess. That's a trade port at the center of Tolstad. Okay. Either that or the local tavern. I hope you find them. I got some more questions. Figure out what's weird about this guy. There's a zombie downstairs, so advantage. What? That's 31. You feel stuck in your thoughts. I don't mean to imply I know more than an honorable off-guard member, my good cleric. However, you must certainly have more important things to do on a day like this. He's correct. Maybe you can get back to this later. Oh, nice. I wish you luck with your endeavors. There's a zombie in your basement. Oh, how quaint. No, an undead abomination right below. Understand. We're closely connected with the city below. The undead seemingly wander as they please. Okay. What? The city below the city. There are ruins underneath Norvik. Right. Lots of monsters down there. However, I will have to take this up with Lady Sage Leaf. I pay good crowns for HWBT protection. The Halfway Bridge Tribe. Okay. It's a goblin tribe. Oh, so it's all a misunderstanding, like, then. Good job. Okay. Wait, no, I don't actually believe. It has a fancy magical tooth. Did it? How strange. Did you notice this tooth? It was shiny. I like shiny. Of course. Yeah, it was pretty deep in there, but I got it out. Of course. You took a zombie's teeth? Well, I hope you can make good of use of it. Magical items, even minor ones, can be quite handy. It has these strange marks on it. Those are glyphs of Nimmenberg. Necromancy. Although in your hands, it is no more than a common esoteric trinket, I assure you. Should I put it in my mouth? You see the type of panic a parent gets when their child is about to eat shards of glass? No. As a former dentist, I recommend you do not. Do zombies often have magical teeth? I don't mingle with the undead often, but my gut is telling no, they do not. You don't think it's cursed or anything, do you? I'm sure you know more of that than me, cleric. Right? It kept moving apples down there. Oh, the apples? Apples? Does anyone get that reference? Never mind. Fascinating behavior. He does not appear very fascinated. You don't seem very alarmed about this, dude. A stray undead creature will cause no trouble here. Isn't that right? Asked. Yes, master. Wait, what does this sound like? Yes, master. I don't believe you. What do you mean, cleric? That zombie's clearly working for you, dude. You're doing something weird here. I mean, is it illegal to have a zombie work for you? I greatly apologize for putting you in this situation. It is my neglect that led to this undead creature entering the tower. I will make sure to tighten up security in the future. No, you are... Yeah. Yes. We'll do a clean sweep of the basement this evening. Get ready. Yes, master. I will also make sure to report this to both the HWBT and the Machia. You're clearly doing something shady here, so... Of course. I'll be sure to ask for a thorough inspection by the PCG. Pest Control Guild. Oh. It's one of all the skills. If there is anything unbecoming about my business here, it shall be uncovered and unveiled. Holy shit, he just keeps going. Thank you very much for your service, cleric. It is because of great men like you that the city still stands. I'm sure a good word to your patriarch will ensure a promotion of some kind as well. Especially with this great work you're doing on the tea shop. Does... Resource's incredible oratory power. Make him shut up. Fuck. Resist! You gotta resist! Oh, nice. Focus on the main point. Legal zombie, go! Stop, I know what you're doing. The zombie did not work. Okay, I mean, the zombie did work on your property. It was picking up apples or something. That's a violation of the bone purge. Yes, I am aware. Exactly. An isolated incident. It will not be repeated. Oh, nice. Free money. I mean, not that free. Score. Oh, yes. As a city cleric, you obviously have the ability to accept Dax Boter on behalf of Norvik. Dwarven for a day fine. Some might call it legal extortion, but really depends on the district. Violation of the Bone Purge Code, Article 4. In singular violation cases, a Dax Boter of minor class is issued. Alright, nice. In relation to my status as a Toastad business owner, that'll be precisely 25 crowns. How does he know that? Well then, justice has prevailed. Now that this issue is behind us, anything else you need then? I need help. Of course, cleric, anything for the city. You call me cleric? I did, yes. I am the cleric. Good for you. Though I'd love to ask, what type of cleric are you? The beefy cleric? Apple boy cleric? Yes, if you are a clergyman, you should run a congregation for a local religion or deity. Holy man on a holy mission. Then there are clerics of the bureaucratic variety. City officials are speaking for their religious state. You, however, you must be an arcane cleric. No, I'm an apple boy. I am the chosen one. The pale man stops and ponders response. Chosen for what? To die. Exactly. Been there, done that. Oh, yes. Really? Good luck with that. What do you know about spellcasting? Quite a bit. Can you teach me magic? I sadly don't have the time for a proper lecture at the moment. After election, I could make time if you're interested. Until then, you are free to browse my collection. And of course, here. Oh, nice. A copy of Charm Person will surely be useful to you. A diabolical spell. Powers teach it to only higher tier spellcasters, usually. Well, the Order of Arcane Clerics of Norvik. Lovely. Now you can make people like you. How do I get more spells? 2 ways. You could spend time learning them, drafting pages of the palace archives. Or the great library in the towers, since you obviously would have some access to that. I do? However, I don't believe you have time for either of those options. So I would suggest the other route. What's that? Those scrolls. Oh yeah, I saw one downstairs. Yes, a piece of my collection. Oh. You're very much allowed to indulge, cleric. I am glad to assist the city in any way. Thanks. Now Toastad is filled with all kinds of strange caches. You'd probably encounter more by just looking around. If you get your hands on a scroll, then just memorize it. Cantrips or spells, doesn't matter. I'm sure you're talented enough to memorize them on the spot. I am! We'll see about that. Okay, that's all. Very well. If you want to practice, feel free to cast anything non-lethal to my servant, Ost. Treating a servant like that is despicable. I don't want to do that. In fact, it sounds awful. Can I cast on you? A waste of a spell slot, I'm afraid. Oh. Danger. Go. I don't know where to go. Shaky voice makes it sound positively word walrus word, meaning desperation, anguish, hysteria brought on from mental pain. Wow, I have that every day. I don't mean to tell you what to do, cleric, but there's certain rumor that our local goblin chieftain is waiting for you. Goblin chieftain? Lady Miska H-Leaf is her name. She's down in the Goblin Garden. Okay. Greenhouse. Of course you've heard of her. Lady H-Leaf is quite famous. They call her the Dragon of Tostad. The Dragon of Tostad? Like a dragon? She sounds scary. Yes. Treat her with respect, Lyric. Lady Sageleaf is a powerful ally. I would even go so far as to call her de facto lawkeeper here on this island fortress. Wait, is this part of the job? Talking with some petty goblin queen? You may find her at the southern tip of the Tostad. Nice. Thanks. I'm gonna go. Before you do, make sure to collect all your belongings. He gives you a quick inspection with his dead eyes. Too quick. Like, he's not trying to show interest. Weird. Did I have any weapons? None, I'm afraid. They must be at the they must be at the bottom of the river Torna. Good. You do not need arms in the city. You need a heart. You sure? What belongings? Quite a lot. Your new uniform, your cloak, and also a voting card? A peculiar voting card. Every party had been marked on it. I'm assuming it's yours. Yeah, I'm indecisive. I asked Oz to lay the surviving pages of your spellbook to dry. Over there. Okay. Good. Esoteric pocket watch is a very useful thing, cleric. Make sure to keep it close. Beyond that, you should be good. Got it. Unnatural? Only every government employee were as devoted as you, cleric. Good luck on your quest. These words burn a hole in your heart. Now. Okay, time to go. So this is Ost. Behold. Hey, 6. Great. I wanna do that. Engage. Master, say you behave. You don't tell me what to do. I did, just now. Fair enough? Yes. You're adorable. Glare back. Keep glaring. Glare some more. Glare. Glare, glare. Stare. The intimidation factor is insane. I don't think I'm getting any more of this. Fair. Alright. I have some questions for you. Who are you? I am Oz. I am security chief in this lake house. Strong to one, nearly immovable. You are a kobold. Not question. Next. Try to save the question. Ooh. Ow. What? Just from biting my tongue? Are you kidding me? Ow. Savor the taste. Yes. Spit the blood for the gap in your helmet. Poop. What are you that's what you got. What is? He's baffled. Your actions have truly made a mark upon his dark soul. Smile. You wipe the remaining blood off. Okay. How do you get this gig? Not gig. Not a gig. I am a devoted servant for master. Keep going. So, you're a slave. Not slave. And your master is? Master Viskin. And he owns you. Not owns, serve. Okay, not a slave to servant being paid. Sounds legal. Legal. Super legal. Alright. You wouldn't actually shoot me, would you? No promise. Do you have a license for that crossbow? My crossbow, not yours. Yeah. I can't legally take your crossbow. Like I lie, also... Oh. Legally, also logically. Can I borrow it? Not funny. You would make greater use of it than this puny creature. Just take it. Go away. Don't let it slide. Just take the crossbow. Give us a demand. Shoot. Please? No, it wasn't a question. Yes, it was. Oh, maybe it was. Try to convince him. I baffled him with my madness. Find a reasonable argument, probably with a lie. Alright, nice. You know exactly what to say. There's only one thing that could possibly convince this kobold that you should get the crossbow. And that is, of course, Viskin asked me to get your crossbow. Master did? Yeah, he said I needed it more than you. What? Why? Seems to believe me. He said that you were so strong. Yes, you are strong about the crossbow. Here we go. Nice. Master always right. Love it. We human, of course, need crossbow. Thanks. We have a crossbow now. Just like that. Oh yes. What else do we have? Pump extract. Let's eat it. Nice. And an esoteric pocket watch. Reader gains a greater perception of esoteric happenings within 200 feet. Okay. Can unlock chests full of strange rocks. Taking that. And stone slabs designed to slide along iron beams. Oh, too much reading. Be sure about that. Some of them could stand out to you as classics. It could be useful to refreshen your mind. The books taught you, bookishly. Leave the books alone. Old incense. Right. Ancient tomb. These are fine and handwritten letters scattered across the pages. I don't understand it. The verb is draconum, ars occulta. Calum diminori. Who's that? He's an anti-freeze strider, apparently. Okay. Find a spell scroll. Can I try to read it? No. You have no idea what this means. Okay, fair. What's that? The book is ruined. Most of the pages, while dry now, have been completely drenched. Only a few pages of the soggy, brackenish papyrus pages are readable. They appear to contain some sort of undecipherable symbols. Ascani writing of the most basic kind. Wait, oh no. Someone has attempted to dry this to the best of their ability. By Earth. This is my prayer book. Ah, it'll cost a fortune to rebind it. A chant book is able to sustain humidity, not underwater excursions. We should have protected Earth's chants more carefully, but it's a disgrace. Ah, my prayer book. Oh. Okay. Let's say another corpse. Or fate one day. Yoink. Who's this upstairs and the smell of salt? Alright. Wait, see what we have first. What's that? A skinless lake house. Dwarfs? Hello. 7? Okay. Around the amphitheater scene, you see a number of dwarfs hard at work. They're constructing a banner of some kind, carrying a bright green flag. The banner of Askel. Ooh. Hi. There appears to be a staring contest with the orc on the upper side of the theater. Oi, Mr. City Man. We've made it clear already. We're not moving. Not one bit. Shit-eating grin. That's no way to greet the cleric of Norvik, dude. Oh, is that so? Guessing I'm supposed to grovel. I feel like you're not going to. No need to. You see, nothing illegal going on here. Nothing at all. He's only saying that because he's had to defend himself quite a lot lately. Not illegal, huh? We have the papers. Nothing illegal at all. They have truth. They're both guilty and innocent, just like you. It's me and the boys. You even know who we're talking to, child. This here be the Eiffels of Ban Embers, a foreman in the Ascalis movement of Norvik. These words are gonna kill me. He's done more than good all of you Earthguard combined. True speaker for Ascal. Oh, okay, sure. Got some questions? Yeah, I'm all ears. Don't mention the whole noble thing. It'll just piss him off. Unless you want that. You boys setting up a play or something? A play? We're holding a rally for the cause. This evening, workers across Tolstam will gather to hear the word of Ascal. And no one's going to stop it. Oh, that's the word. Where is she at? Papers, Alphas. So, what do you want? What's the problem here? Where to even begin? So, it is forenoon, I got the lads together, and when we arrive, that cursed woman is standing there. She starts complaining, and we show her the papers. And the papers are no good, she says. Bah! Real convenient, I say. No, there's nothing wrong with these papers. We are in our rights to speak up against tyrants and burgers. They are. Bureaucracy. How dreadful. It sure is. Can I see the papers? Why? Construct an argument. Right, sure. Alright. Just tell me you're an expert and that you're on their side. I'm an expert. Are you now? Yes, I'm also on your side. Just now. Are you now? Killenworth, I'm your best shot at getting out of this. Hell yes. Fine. EPT documents. I trust you with these documents, Steve man. Oh boy, if you hand those to the orc, this could all be over right now. Tell us we're in the wrong. I dare you. Because we're not. Right? Let's see what's actually going on here. I'll take a look. Formal permission of public gathering. It's quite light. Some kind of magazine paper. Unrolling it reveals a short statement about a political rally at the Circle Square. Permission of public gathering accepted. It says in big letters at the bottom, followed by a signature. Postat Magistrate Nicholas Darrow. The actual text used an archaic and typically bureaucratic writing style. Examine it in detail. Right. Scan the text again, checking for spelling, phrasing, and terminology. It's perfect. Not a single error. Except the date. It says the rally is supposed to be held on the 16th. The document is perfectly legal, but it's expired. Who document? It's not. Have I seen it before? Never. It must be rare. Look at the dates. Yeah, it's expired. I don't like it. How come? Because it's a legal document? Duh. General tomfoolery. Because we're having a bit of fun. Fascinating. Now where's the art woman at? Something's inside this old base. Okay. Oh, hi. Hello. Traveler. Okay. Tribal. Oh. It's got a lot of money. On the edge of a ruinous amphitheater, you see an orc sitting on one of the many loosened stone blocks. It looks like she's waiting for something. Or someone. Okay. Agent Vera. Not just physically imposing, this orc knows how to exert power in a release as well. You spot the merchant's mark on her jacket sleeve. A heart with the initials of Norvican Freestrider Regiment. What's this? How often we get Earthguard around here? Vera is my name. I am second in command guild agent of Tostad. Alright, nice to meet you. Be nice to her, she's a Freestrider. Make sure she knows you are a cleric. Do not grab her hand. That's not what that is. Grab her hand. I'm the cleric, actually. Apologies, not Earthguard cleric. I assumed the term was interchangeable. Alright. But I suppose you're not all esoterically attuned. She accepts your annoying correction with a smile. She shoots you another smile. What's the deal with the dwarves? Oh, them? Complicated as anything. I wouldn't be sitting here wasting my precious day if it wasn't for them. But in short, they're holding an unlawful assembly. And they won't let me take a good look at their document proving it. Not frustrating at all. I snitch on those dwarves. So, they're expired. They are indeed expired and invalid. Wait, they let you check the papers? Aren't you a smooth talker? If you could get them to me, that'd be quite a favor. So, should I just hand her it? With documents in hand, she could simply hand it over to the magistrate's office and let them deal with it. The dwarfs would be furious. Uh, there's gotta be another way. Yes, with force. No. Or maybe yes, I'm not sure. Explain it. The words leave your lips as if you've spoken them 100,000 times. It's all just an inconvenience. Pain in the ass. These lovely ass scholars have decided by themselves to hold a rally here on this lovely little circle square. Unfortunately, they need a permission of public gathering, or a PPG. A PPG needs to be approved by the district council. They do not have a proper PPG. What does that entail? And you're sitting here because... Simple, really. These dwarfs are ignoring my call to disperse, so I am here as a witness. If they do not leave by sundown, they will be fined and or arrested. Why don't you just come back at sundown? I would, if it wasn't for the fact that I need to witness the entirety of the trespassing. Since they were served during the morning, if they do not disperse by sundown, they will be inflicted with an entire day's worth of fines. I'd have an assistant to do it, or secretary, but we've stretched thin as it is with the election coming up. No, I'll just sit here and smile politely. Okay, Hopper? It is marked for last week. It is expired. She's not lying, but there's something else. Step by whom? You, perhaps? The monopoly on violence here in Tulsa is more of an oligopoly. There'll be a roll of the die to see who gets employed to handle these rude dwarfs. Maybe some goblins? The city of Norvik also allows us to employ mercenaries for extra legal enforcement, but the company likes to avoid that in most cases. As you can imagine, mercs tend to lack that finer touch. This woman loves to talk. There is something shady about this. I would love to enforce your justice. Well, the city's justice, but sure. She enjoys thinking about her brand of justice. Sounds like trouble. Trouble would be least exciting. This is just... oh. If only I could get my hands on those PPG documents. Then I could simply hand them over to the city, go home early, or rather head back to the office and complete this draft for the marketing cleanup. Sorry, I've got a lot on my plate. You're being manipulated. Be careful. Are we? Wait, are we? Really? If you get her this PPG thing, then that'll be a pretty easy way to clean up this mess. She'd totally be in your debt. I spoke with asphalt. Yeah, no. It's a bit complicated. I agree, but what is that? That does not change the outcome. We have to draw the line somewhere, don't we? They need to go. And if you really want to do me a great favor, then you may drive them away yourself. Ask for a reward, quick! Is there a reward? Really, are we? Good, yes. If you manage to solve this for me, I'll make sure I get a payout under the table, of course. That could mean anything, but anything is better than nothing. Important business, you say? Fascinating. Perhaps I can be of service, cleric. For business. Where's the goblin chieftain? Lady Sage Leaf. Just head down these stairs. Not getting an audience though. Okay. Is she busy? I sure hope so. Took us months to get a room up in to discuss some renovations in the halls. If she's not busy, she's a bitch. Dragon of toast at my ass. Anything else? She looks annoyed now. Okay. tell me what you know about the tea shop. The tea shop that blew up. Sounds like a magazine tale. I heard it was an accident. The post mentioned in passing, minor mishap. I believe it was the official quote. Although, from what people tell me, it was quite an explosion. Quite. So you weren't in the area? Area? No, it was on the North Wall. Company business. The sign of an outsider. She calls it the North Wall, instead of just North Wall. She looks inland. Inland, a term for travel across the endless waste. I did see the smoke. It was a clear day. What do you think was the cause, Eric? Maybe it was the tea leaves. The leaves? Maybe they caught on fire. Interesting theory. I've yet to hear of a tea leaf able to cause such a blast. If you find one, let me know. Will do. Hold on. Are you here to investigate the tea shop? She's a priest writer, so alright. Stand against her. She has no right. Yes? Really now? No, say no. Maybe. Maybe? I don't know. Is that, maybe yes? Nice pepper we're having. Yes. Interesting. I'll be honest. I assumed the city would just ignore it. But they sent you. Perhaps it was a secret? Should we have stoically avoided the question better? Instead of going maybe? It's sort of a giveaway. Clearly someone thinks this is an esoteric mess. If they sent a cleric to look into it. What does esoteric mean exactly? It means... it's a term to describe whatever anything queer happens. I prefer the cause would be regular spellcasting or something more esoteric. I'm sure you've noticed something you couldn't explain rationally, then that would be esoteric. I assumed you of all people would know what it is, considering I'm a cleric. What exactly have you heard? It blew up? Or a place incident? Bullshit, of course. Most likely a rogue spellcaster. Why would the city avoid sending a representative? Because of the election, of course. Look, Tostad is a highly volatile district with lots of extremist ties. I believe this tea shop acts as a sort of lightning rod. So when a place like that blows up, why would any faction spend resources investigating it? Especially when those resources could be spent on trying to win the terribly important election. Is some reasoning? While some might see it as corruption, they classify it as more simple, boring, but ultimately harmless bureaucracy. I'm here now? Sure. Good luck, Cleric. If there's anything the Ascani Reeds trading company can do to help you out, let me know. You can usually find me down in our HQ on Water Lane. Looking forward to seeing you there. I'm done. About the dwarves? I'll solve this. Wouldn't that be something? That you could just swoop in and save the day. That's what I'll do. I'm a hero, you see. You are indeed. Yes, I am. I think. You certainly entertain her. I'd like to know more about you. You told me? I'm an open book. Where are you from? Right? She's thinking of messing with you. You mean because I am an orc and I can't be Norwegian? I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I know, don't worry about it. I'm from Blood City Bay. I ran with the war bands when I was a girl. Took me all around the coast, far from the cursed plains of Feltire. We were hired during the Third Revolutionary War in Reeds. When it was over, I stayed behind. Those were the days. What's it like being an orc in Norvik? My kind's quite rare, so... some sadness, loneliness, you feel terrible for her. The occasional comment does sting a bit. I've gotten used to it. Nice of you to ask. Yes, I am a wonderful person. I know what it's like to be discriminated against. You do? I'll be damned. If you don't mind me asking, how exactly? Uh, I do mind. It's a secret. My, how mysterious. So you're working for the Freeze Riders. I don't work for the revolution. It's just a revolution. You fool! You knew that. Maybe. I work for the Ascali Reeds Trading Company. We promote the Freeze Rider ideals in Ascon. Currently, we focus on making sure this election progress goes smoothly, along with other economic concerns. I enjoy working for them very much. Perhaps not so much on slow days like this, but alas. Agrarian. Sorry. Sorry, I don't really know any of this. You see, I am, a political. And I kind of forgot. Our beefy cleric is a nationalist, I think. Right? That what we chose? So... Agrarian. Sorry? Hmm? What? She nods, somewhat slowly. I'll be honest, this is one of the reasons I took this job. Speaking of individuals such as yourself, hearing what they have to say. So thank you for that. She's being genuine. You are a strong and physically imposing woman. I guess. Mm-hmm. Fuck. She's trying not to laugh. You fumbled. You got one shot. She's bedazzled by your confidence. Don't fuck this up. Do it. Climb that mountain. This is bad. I heard that she has nice tucks. I... that you can carry me around like a straw doll. You got real nice tusks. Guy, I'm not attempting to flirt with you. You bet your sweet ass. Human get that privilege. She's desperately trying not to laugh. Heart racing, but legs standing. You get another shot. Warning, this could end badly. Try to save it. No! Your mind is blank, literally. There's nothing that comes to mind apart from the base desires that is the aspect of your psyche we don't talk about. I suppose it's time to let it rip. Just go wild. I don't care. There's nothing that can be done anyway. Lost cause. Bottoms up. Please, please, please. You're pleading. You are pathetic. This doesn't feel good. You've left me speechless. Well done. Not often that happens. Now that we've done with that, do you have anything else to ask? At all? No? We fumbled hard. God damn it. Why? Oh wait, right. You wanted to give her the documents. Hello again, Caroline. There you go. I'll be damned. How did you get your hands on these? Intrigue? Just my style. A foes! What? You're giving up, Orc? I believe you're missing something. How did you? You've just made an enemy for life. Yep. If Craig. Are you really going to waltz into a jail sentence, Alphos? When you rather just walk away? On. Foreman. Always pack it up. Oh, You made a friend today, human. When you have time, come to visit the trade post down on Martin Laneville. You'll see if anything that Ask Honey Reed's trade company can do for you. Finally, it's just you here. Well done! Having the free striders on your side will be highly beneficial. Quest complete. Oh yes. Okay, great. A dozen dwarfs and an orc walk into a tavern. The orc turns into the tavern keep and says, "Hey, give me a large one." The tavern keep says, "Please don't turn this into a joke. These are real people you're talking about. What's going on here? Let me continue. So the dwarves go. Dwarves have struggled as a minority for decades. They deserve respect, nothing less. No, really, what the fuck is going on? You're divided, but the truth will be achieved." Whatever. Look, the gist of the story is the orc is hard at work, improving this shitty little city. The dwarves are annoying and stupid. Got it? You believe for a second that the orc wants the city to improve. No, you've seen too much to ever believe such a lie. Is this like a debate? Kind way to put it. The revolutionary spree strider will bring freedom, democracy, and riches to Norvik. Last part being the most poignant. Let us focus on each of these points, one at a time. Oh, come on. Freedom. Free strider rule will entail joining the Free City Alliance. Local politics will be focused entirely upon serving the core cities in Reeds and the interests of the trade company. Democracy. They do like that. But they're really corrupt also. Ridiculous. Riches. They might bring a lot of money into the city, but it's always going to be the factory owners or the rich folks. Right? Yeah, because they actually work. This is silly. Without free striders, you'd probably be a farmer. Who the fuck wants to be a farmer? Farming is good, healthy work. Oh, please. Don't change the subject. You two never shut up? Not really? Okay. Yes, you must retain the spirit of the Ascalian Revolution. Okay. Take a deep breath and stand up against the ever-growing wave of capitalism. You should choose Ascalian spirit and speech. If this feat, you will restore 1 hit point. Okay. Read ain't so bad. To be able to unlock a better life for yourself, who wouldn't want that? You should choose Money Talks. Oh. Money or health? I mean, we're beefy apple boy cleric, so let's go with spirit and speech. You've chosen well. True harmony comes from being in tune with your fellow folk. The drawing way is the good way. The egalitarian way. Right. Nice. Not a hammer. Level advancement. Whoa. Up an ability point. Ooh. You know, I kind of want to do charisma because we can get all of these to 10. That would be, yeah, pretty good. And we can just level up Constitution later. Yeah, let's be better. Hammer. Cool. Right. I think we pretty much covered the basics of this game. I think I'm gonna end the stream right here. That was esoteric, interesting game with a whole lot of stuff to read over and a lot of content, but the same time, I feel like it's a pretty good disco-like game overall. Because it's also different from disco. That's gonna be all for today. Good night. I'll see y'all later. Thank you for coming. Bye bye.